Why did she cry after this conversation? Am I the asshole for telling my wife that we should be able to have honest but tough conversations about our family without her crying? Long-time lurker. First post here to get some public opinion. For background, my wife and I have been together for 6 years and married for 1 year. We have a wonderful 6-month-old son. My wife and I both work. With me being the main earner, earning about 80% of our combined household income, I generally cover any large expenses, holidays, eating out, rent, large medical bills, etc. While my wife earns less, she also takes care of our home, ordering groceries online, paying utilities bills, replacing old furniture, etc. And our son, ordering baby formula, clothes, bottles, diapers, etc. We live in Asia and also have a full-time live-in domestic helper who helps with most of the heavy lifting when it comes to the home and the baby. Our helper cleans, cooks, do all the household chores, and takes care of the baby. My wife also shares in taking care of the baby in the evening when she comes back from work and on Sundays. My wife recently went back to work after a maternity leave and really does not like it. She feels that there's too much on her plate since she needs to juggle work, the home, and now the baby. She feels she doesn't have enough time to spend with the baby also, and therefore wants to be a stay-at-home mom. I also feel that she's much more tired and less happy than before. We've discussed this a few times, and I'm fully supportive of her decision to resign from her job and be a stay-at-home mom. However, whenever we have this conversation, I also bring up that while I support this decision for our family, we need to be cognizant that we will lose 20% of our household income and either adjust our consumption behavior accordingly or be okay with delaying our financial objectives, buying a home, when to retire, etc. It's simply a trade-off, family happiness versus income. However, whenever I bring this up, she starts getting emotional and cries, feeling that I don't actually support her decision. Since I keep bringing up the trade-off of her resigning means we'll have less household income, I told her that I just want to make sure we're aligned in terms of the consequences of this decision, and that we should be able to have these types of honest but tough conversations about our family, ideally without her crying every time we have it. For me, I'll just like to have mature adult conversations about family and money without getting emotional. She then got upset and left the room. AITAH?
I, 26F, think my boyfriend. In the time we've been together, his chronic pain. My 14 years old son ghosted. Yelk does not belong in scrambled eggs.